All right, so Facebook decided to drop this new update and get rid of dynamic creatives, completely just wiped it off the Facebook ads platform. And then now we're stuck with this thing called flexible creatives. So a lot of you already kind of know my structure when it comes to dynamic creatives and how I test new creatives every week using dynamic creatives. And then now that we have this flexible ads creative, now I'm getting a lot of questions of how I'm leveraging it. Long story short, I'm leveraging it exactly the same of how I was using my dynamic creatives. I'm just doing it with flexible creatives. So today I'm gonna go over all the questions I've been getting related to flexible creatives. I'm going over how I'm structuring things with flexible creatives, and then also to more specifically, like how to set all this up inside of your ad account. So let's just dive right into it. I don't want to waste any of your time. Let's get started. So number one, we're still leveraging our same CBO campaign. Try to only have like one per account, just depending on, it's like one per business objective. So like if we're in like 5 different countries, we'll have like one CBO per country. If we have like a male part of the store and a female part of the store, we'll have like a male campaign, then a female campaign. If we have like 2 drastically different products, we'll have like 1 product per campaign. But for the most part, 1 CBO, and with our main like 2 or 3 best sellers is like the easiest way to like, you know, just comprehend it for you guys. So yeah, here's our CBO campaign. Here's how the campaign's structured just for y'all. Auction, sales. Again, we're turning Advantage campaign budget on. So that way, you know, we're controlling the budget at the campaign level. We're not controlling the budget at the ad set level. We want to let Facebook have the freedom to spin on whatever ad set is most likely to perform. Now, as far as ad sets inside, again, all we're doing is creating anywhere between 2 to 3 new ad sets every week, where we're having 1 concept per ad set. And I'm going to show you what a concept is in a second. And 1 concept is 3 creatives. That's 3 photos or 3 videos. It's not 2 videos and a photo or 2 photos and a video. It's 3 videos or 3 photos. And that just depends on the concept you create and what it needs to be visually articulated to the customer. So here's a look inside the account. As you can see, like 111, 114, 117. These are all different concepts inside of the account right there. Now, again, concept is essentially our hypothesis and what we want to create. So you can see right here, like here's 119. We're going after the fitness enthusiast for the desire to lose weight. We're solution aware. We're a stage 3 sophistication. So we're introducing a new mechanism, and then we're going to do a video ad for this. And then here's our hypothesis for it. I'm not going to go over that hypothesis because quite frankly, it doesn't pertain to this video. But again, every concept needs to have a hypothesis, the persona you're going after in that particular concept, the desire, the awareness, sophistication, all those good things so you can properly build this out. Next thing, just to reiterate, 1 concept is 3 creatives. It's either 3 videos or 3 photos. And should I do video or should I do photo? And all it comes down to is what do you need to visually articulate to the customer to provide belief to them that your product will get them what they desire. That's all you need to solve for right there. Now, in terms of the ad set, how that's structured, we're doing website. Some people have success with website and shop. Us personally, we've just never had success with website and shop. It's not bad to put it on either. It's just, we just haven't really seen any huge success with shop. So we still do website, maximize number of conversions. If you want to do these cost per results, bid caps, whatever, cool. I personally just like to do maximum and just leave things auto. Purchase, regardless if you have 0 data or if you're spending thousands a day, conversion event is always purchase. And then we're doing broad targeting, which is just age, gender, location. This product can fit all of these. But like, let's say, for example, if you know specifically you do women, then I'd put women. If you know specifically it's for men, then do men. If it's specifically for people 30 plus, then I would do 30 plus. And then if you have a specific location, cool, just put that in there. So age, gender, location, there's no detail targeting, there's no lookalikes. And we're doing Advantage Plus placements. We're letting Facebook serve it wherever Facebook thinks it's best. Now, for the ad, so this is clicking into 114 right here. We actually just turned this off because it wasn't hitting the target CPA that we're looking for. So here's 114, and then we can look inside of here. Here's 114 right here. So we're only doing 1 ad, and that 1 ad is a flexible creative. Okay, so create ad, manual upload, format, flexible, And then from here, we're uploading 3 photos or 3 videos. Again, just depends on that concept. We're uploading 2 copies. One is a winning copy that's historically worked for us. And then one is a new copy that specifically is for that concept. And same thing for the headline. One headline is something that has historically worked for us, and the other headline is something new specifically for this concept. And again, it's going to be 3 creatives, either 3 videos or 3 photos. And those 3 videos are going to be either 3 videos with a different visual hook. So all you're doing is changing that first 3 seconds with the same body, so the rest of the video, and the same text hook. Text hook's the thing that goes on the screen the first 3 seconds. Or you're going to do 3 videos with a different text hook with same body and same visual hook. So pretty much the whole video is the same. All the visuals, the rest of the video, all that. You're just changing the text hook in the first 3 seconds for each of those videos. I personally always do this, where we do the same text hook and the same rest of the video, and we just change the visual hook of the videos for each one. And then same thing with the photos. 3 exactly the same photos with a different text hook on each, or 3 photos with all the same text hook. So I'll show you examples here in a second. So here is 3 photos with a different text hook. Same thing would apply for a video, right? Where the whole video is exactly the same. You're just changing that text hook in the first 3 seconds. I rarely do this. This is like more where we're trying to iterate on something, and that's exactly what we're doing right here. But 95% of the time, it looks like this, where we have different visuals all with the same text hook. And same thing goes with video, right? This would just be like the visual hook right here. The rest of the video is the same. The text hook's the same for the beginning of the video. It's just different visuals in that first 3 seconds. This is what I do 95% of the time. Cool. So that's how I set this up. And then what a lot of people have asked now is, well, Nick, how do you see like the winning variation? To be fair, I don't really care. Like all I look at is I put something testing, and then I'm looking at this result. Is this hitting the target KPIs that I'm looking at? Or is it impacting overall performance to where I can spend more? Or is it hurting performance? That's the only thing I care, because then I can go mark my hypothesis as, hey, it works, or hey, it doesn't work. That's it. That's all I'm worried about. I don't give a fuck about all these variations and these little breakdowns and all this other data, because that doesn't give me really anything, to like work with, right? But for those people who do want to see that, all you click on is when you're in the ad level right here. When you're on the ad level, just click on this little button right here and go down to see Facebook posts with comments. You can see the Facebook posts with comments right here. And this will get you your best performing variation. And just to further kind of like prove that, this has 28 reactions to this thing right here. And when I go here and see the engagement on this particular ad, it has 44 reactions. So about 2/3, a little over 2/3 is specifically on this variation. What does that mean to me? That means to me that Facebook is spending majority of the budget on this. So this is my winning variation. Cool. Now I at least know what is the key, what I would say, like, messaging that works, right? From there. And if I want to pull the post ID, all I gotta do is when I'm previewing with Facebook posts or comments, here, you just copy this back half right here that's highlighted in yellow, PFB, all the way down. And that's how you can pull the post ID if you want. Now, as far as us, we're just letting this shit run, right? Like, I'm not moving the post IDs. I'm just having like basically a campaign where I have a couple different DCT, and then I'm just turning off the ones that are not impacting the business. So like, let me give you a great example here. Pretty much everything from 117 to down, we've been running these for about 4 or 5 days. They're not getting majority of spend. So, and they're not positively impacting the business, right? So I'll turn all of these off. Yes, this has a $9 cost per acquisition and a $2 right here, a $3 cost per acquisition, but it's not getting majority of spend. And that's 4 extra purchases every 30 days right here and barely any spend. So I'm just going to turn those off. I'm looking at things that's getting majority of spend like this and impacting overall performance. That's what I'm looking for right there. Now, let's go a little bit more. How many per week to test? Go over a couple questions that I've commonly been seeing as flexible creatives. So our goal is we pretty much want to launch everything on a Monday, and then we want to let it run for 7 days, right? Why? Because some accounts do better on the weekends and some accounts do better during the week. I like to give every concept basically that whole Facebook cycle, because Facebook goes through different cycles throughout the week. And all I simply want to do is launch 2 to 3 new concepts. So again, one concept is one ad set. And I just simply want to launch 2 or 3 at a time and let it run for 7 days. We launched a little bit more during this period of time right here. And that was just because we were kind of more on like a little crunch period right there, trying to get something going. And we're only spending a couple hundred a day right here. But for the most part, I only want to simply have the goal of launching 2 to 3 on a Monday. Yeah, there might be some situations we launch a little bit more where like we're in a situation where like performance isn't good for a client and we need to hurry up and try to find something. So we'll push it a little bit more. But I don't recommend that, right? Because then you start making mistakes, you start putting out less quality. That's all things that become an issue. And then the second thing is, all of these concepts we're creating, right? Like we're basing it off research. We're really taking our time to build a good hook, applying all the marketing fundamentals I teach you, writing a really good script, getting the visuals filmed correctly, and launching 10, 12 concepts a week. The reality of those being quality and built upon all of these things that I teach is going to be very low. And you're just kind of throwing things and see what sticks. And you're going to test a lot. You're going to do a lot of activity that makes you feel good. But the reality is you're just going to test a lot and burn a bunch of money. So yeah, 2 or 3 per week is the goal. Some people can do a little bit more because they have such a very large team that they can afford to do all those things correctly and make sure everything's built of quality. Because again, the more quantity, the lower the quality drops. We want to shoot for a couple quality concepts a week. And that's going to give us that best probability of us hitting performance. Next one is just simply leave on the DCTs or the flexible creatives that simply like leave that ad set on. If it's hitting overall performance, it's helping improve revenue and spend, leave it on. You want to cut the ones that do not spend. So like in this example right here, let me scroll back up. Pretty much we left these on for the last 7 days. We're cutting all these off. They're not impacting performance at all. They're not getting significant spend. I'm cutting all of these off right here. And then also cut off any ones that spin with negative impact on the business. So if I launch something and my goal is to leave it on for 7 days, but like I'm on day 2 and it takes overall spin, but it's severely hurting performance, then I'm gonna cut it off. I'm not gonna let it run for 7 days if it's taking overall spin and severely hurting the business. So let's just be fair for that. Now, how do I scale flexible ads? Well, I just go and I increase the budget on my CBO campaign. That's it. I don't duplicate the campaign. I don't duplicate the DCT or the flexible creative into another campaign. I just simply increase the budget by 20% on that campaign. And you can do this every day. That's it. Now, do I need to create a new campaign to test new ones? I don't know why I get this question so much times. No, like here's the campaign we've been working on the last 30 days. We've tested 17 concepts in here, or 24 concepts in here. Here's 124, right? Now, again, we've been working on this account for a period of time now. It's not just 30 days. So we tested a lot of concepts in here. We just keep working on the same campaign. There's no reason why you need to duplicate the campaign. There's no reason why you need to duplicate the concept into another campaign. Just keep in the same campaign. Simple as that. Okay, what happens if you're not getting any spin? Look, long story short, your creative sucks. Simple as that. If it's not getting spin, like these right here, these all suck, the ones we tested. And I'm perfectly okay with admitting that because Facebook's giving me the data, all right? Facebook doesn't care how good they look or how much money you spent in building that creative. It cares about you building things that resonates with their customers, AKA the people that are scrolling through on Facebook. That's what they care about. And if it's not getting any spin, it sucks. You need to go rework your hypothesis. You need to go rework how you're building these creatives and go do more research to better understand how you're positioning this product in the marketplace. And if you still can't get that through your head, you can add a $5 to $20 a day minimum spin. You know, like if you're spending like $100 a day, you could do like a $5 a day minimum spend. If you're spending like $1,000 a day, you do like 20. Just keep it low, right? We're not trying to push a lot. We're just trying to put a little bit to nudge it forward. That's it. Now, if you're not seeing any results with testing new ads, again, your inputs create the outputs you want. The creatives you input into that ad account create the results. Create bad ads, create bad results. Bad ads is going to show you the data. All right. Like I said, I'm perfectly admitting, okay, these ads sucked because they didn't get a lot of spend. I'm totally okay with admitting that. I don't fall in love with the creatives in terms of, oh, I spent a lot of time on this and I invest a lot of money in this. It's got to work. I got to put a bunch of money in it. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. It's, okay, cool. We tested it. It didn't work. Okay, cool. We need to go rework how we're thinking about these creatives and how we're thinking about these ads, because clearly the way we're thinking about this product and how it fits in the marketplace right now is not the right way. And, you know, just because it's high quality, that doesn't mean it's a good ad. It just means you spend a lot of money and an ad. That's it. And guess what? If you test it and it doesn't work, well, cool. You just spent a lot of money and your hypothesis didn't work. That's fine. Move on. And the last thing I want to just drive in your head, flexible is just a way to test the creative. Flexible does not increase performance. A lot of people think the way they test the creative is going to increase performance. No, it does not. It's just simply a way to test it. It's like you going build a house today and you know nothing about building a house at all. And you go buy the most expensive hammer at the hardware store, and then you just start hammering wood, and then you realize, well, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. Stupid hammer, and you throw the hammer away and go try to buy a new hammer at the store because this hammer doesn't allow you to build a house. That's exactly what you guys look like. When you're like, well, I need to try another way to test creatives because these flexible creatives aren't working. It's like, why is it not working? Well, they're not getting any spin. Well, let's take a look at the creatives. Yeah, your creatives are dog shit. No wonder why it's not getting any spin. And again, look, this is an account that we're working on right now. I'm perfectly okay with admitting that. I'm showing you what I would say technically is not a success right here. You know, we found 111, got some pretty good spin, and it's beating all of these others right now, but we still have more work to do with the account. And I purposely picked this account to show you guys, hey, not all accounts are perfect, and that's okay, because that's why I teach the things I teach, so it gives you tools and confidence of how to turn an ad account around. Give me a couple more months and this account be fucking rolling. So if you want to learn more about how to actually like build those creatives and be more, what I would say, more efficient and build things off confidence, then definitely check out the Advanced Facebook Ads Guide on my channel. It's a 4-part series where I teach all of these key marketing fundamentals that you need to understand to where you can build creatives that convert and build creatives that take a lot of spend. They drive customers to your store. You know, I spend over $1 million a month on Facebook ads. And yeah, we have some accounts, you know, we have another account right now where they're doing $100,000 a month when they came on board. And now they're doing $350,000 a month. All we did was find 1 or 2 new creatives built off these same fundamentals. We have other accounts that we've 10x'd in spin building off of these fundamentals. And I have case studies all over my channel around this. I have other accounts where, you know, they were doing 150, 160K a month, and then we were able to get them up to about $2 to $3 million a month in revenue, simply built off of these fundamentals. And guess what? They're all literally free on my YouTube channel. I'm not trying to sell you shit. So thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And with that being said, y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Peace out.